Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend and a wonderful week.
I know I did.
You did? I think I did too. I'm going to bring you another episode. Y'all know what this is. This is our truth, and
His mom?
I am her son. So let's get it going. This episode is about the wellness war, and it's called Awareness War because there's a war against I'm not gonna say against, but I feel like there's a real big issue with men being checked on. And I know it's like to some people not a big deal, but I've seen some statistics out there that say a lot of men commit more suicide than women. A lot of men are more incarcerated than women. And it's like, I'm not trying to make it a versus thing, but it's more so like, how come the men aren't getting recognition for needing to be checked on like women are, you know? Even when I was in college, I didn't even ever think about this, but when I was in college, there was a women wellness support group, but I never heard about a men's one. We had the Kingsmen Initiative, you know what I'm saying, to help brothers out and everything. And that was something that I felt like was pretty decent. But not once were we there and we ever was like, yo, so how you feeling? How you been doing? Where your mind at? You know, where's your heart? How's your life been treating you? You know, how your bills? You know, like I don't remember any men support groups like that. Not saying that men asking for it and everything, but I feel like if it was out there and put in place, a lot more guys will be doing a lot better in life because they'll have those mental checkups that's very important and very needed. And I don't know. I just feel like men are looked at as people who should be super tough and always know what they're doing and always have the answers, and they gotta have the world on their back for their family. And I'm not saying women don't need
Right.
because women do too. I was raised by a single mother most of my life. Women can do it. I know that. That's not what I'm saying. Because women have the wellness support. Women have child support. Women have the government. Women have all type of help that they can receive if they want it. So the ones who are not getting it, that's a choice that y'all want to go out and get it on your own. And I applaud you. But it's harder for a man. The same assistance that a woman's getting easily is harder for a man. Can't get that same assistance because they're looking at them like, yo, you should be able to go out and get this money. You should be able to go out and take care of your people. What you mean you need help? Like that's how men are looked at. That's why it makes it hard for us to even act. Like some people have what they say pride, and they don't know how to put their pride aside and ask for help when they need it, whether it's from depression or just
Plus,
feeling
society
overwhelmed.
shows that men don't go to the doctor. A large percentage of men won't even go to the doctor though. But they can get it or not. They're not going to go.
No. Why do you think
You're a
that
prime
is, though?
example of that.
No. Okay, yeah,
how
you're
many
right.
years?
But
That's why I go get a checkup. Years.
okay, but listen,
Like even what?
you shouldn't use me as an
Even with
example.
making you doctor appointment and you still will miss. Like, would you
But
go get a checkup, dude?
you shouldn't use me as an example because
Why?
I would tell you like I'm good.
But you don't know that you're good until you
Yes, I
get
do.
checked out to see.
Listen, when you're in tune with your body like me, you know you're good.
You know what?
This is why I make my point. Hold on.
That's why men don't go to the doctor, because that's what y'all think. And
but
then,
this is why I say
not
no.
you, but then they have a heart
Exactly,
attack and
'cause
be
when I
like,
went to
I
the
thought I was healthy.
Because I went to the doctor and what they say, he is good.
100%. Right.
Blood
but
pressure is great.
Some not.
Like,
Okay,
exactly.
but this is the thing.
But
some aren't.
yeah, I
Some
know.
aren't. So if all men think like you, I know my body, but then they have a heart attack or they have a stroke, and it's like, but I eat right, I exercise, but it's other factors. Like you still need to go, even if you don't go get checked out yearly like women. They want us to come yearly. Even if you don't go yearly, at least go every 2 to 3 years to get checked out, because you never know. You never know. They be like, oh, I eat right, I run. They had this 45-year-old man, Jim Daly. He posted online. He ran 5 miles every day. And on one of his runs, he died of a heart attack. What he did not know was that he had a small hole in his heart. But just because he thought he was healthy and eating right and doing all this and all that, he thought he was healthy. But if he would have been going to the doctor, they would have heard that his heartbeat was irregular. They would have sent him in for X-ray or CT scan or whatever, and they probably would have found the hole in his heart. He wouldn't have died of a heart attack on one of his 5 mile runs.
So you're saying it's men's fault that we don't have wellness in it, and it's
Right,
women's fault that we don't get checked on.
because you don't go. It's like a war of y'all wellness to get y'all to go to the doctor. And then women, the wellness war for women is even in healthcare, we're not listened to. We have to fight for especially a male doctor. That's why I don't get male doctors, because they'll look at you like you incompetent.
I feel like male doctors
You have
shouldn't
to,
do women.
huh?
I feel like women should have female doctors.
Right. Because when you do get a male doctor, he literally look at you like you're incompetent, like you don't know like you overreacting, like
Mm-hmm.
you don't know what you're talking about. And he,
Mm-hmm.
oh, it's just so and so, so and so, and you like, no, I know my body, something's wrong. You have to literally advocate for yourself. It's with, I would say, 90% of male doctors, because they think that they above you because they are male and you a female, and you should bow down and listen to them and their expertise, and when they full of crap. You have to like, no, like literally, prime example. I have, have my issues all right with my back and everything.
Right.
But of course, Black women, we have a very high pain tolerance. We go through a lot because we are everything. I am a product of my great 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 grandma. Her DNA and her blood runs through my body because it's transferred through. Women transfer from one, because they transfer from one to the next. So my great, all the way back, everything was passed on to her daughter, and when she had kids, it was passed on to her daughter, and that's how the cycle runs. So everything that so that strength, that everything,
Right.
it flows through from mother to mother, from mother to daughter to mother to daughter to mother to daughter. But anyway, I said that to say this. I was in pain, but to me it was manageable. So when I walked into the doctor's office, it was a male doctor. He said, "Why are you here?" I said, "Sometimes my leg buckle." I said, "I have this pain in my back that's just crazy." And he was like, and he looking at me because I walked in, I'm acting normal. He was like, you know what his exact words was? "I think it's all in your mind."
He told you he think it's in your mind?
Yep. He said, "I
Really?
think it's all in your mind." And I'm dead ass. I stood there, I sat there looking at him. I said, "Well, since my insurance gonna pay for it, can you just give me the workup?"
Right.
When he had sent me in for the x-ray to be done and had me come back, you know what he then said? "I
No.
don't even know how you walking." He said, "And you act so calm." He said, "You should be in severe pain." I said, "I am in severe pain." I said, "I told you I was in severe pain when I walked in here." And your exact words was, "It was all in my mind." He's like, "Well, I apologize because no, you have a tear from your S1 to your from your S1 to your L5. Your discs are thinning and they rubbing together, and you lost cartilage on the right side, right above between your
It became
hip,
a whole
your
nother situation.
right." And I'm looking at him like, but it was all in my mind. Like, you have to advocate for and it's ridiculous. It's like, it's simply ridiculous. And then you have, on the flip side, you have these doctors that want to weight shame you.
Yeah.
Like, I know everyone has different body types. Just because a person is big don't mean they're unhealthy. That's just their body type. But society paint this picture that you're supposed to be skinny. Nobody want to look anorexic. I want to look like I eat, that I cook.
To be
But
honest, I've never
what?
actually did any research myself to see if there's any real scientific proof or knowledge saying that we should be a certain weight based off our age or height. I just went off of that because that's what I was taught.
By who?
The school.
See, right. I mean, they say it's for your health or whatever, but like again, not all big people are unhealthy. That's just their body type. And I hate when people body shame. Like, it's just, and doctors are the worst. You go in there, and if you're overweight, they look at you, and everything has just been if you're overweight, to in their mind, everything has your all your complaints that you told the nurse practitioner while you was there for. He didn't just threw all that out the window. He's sitting there waiting on you to finish so he can say those stupid words.
Really?
You just need to lose a little weight. Like, mother.
It don't seem like it's fair.
That's what one of my doctors had told me before I found the doctor that told me it was all in my mind. I went to the doctor and I was telling him, you know, I'm having these slight back pains. It wasn't even real bad at the time. I was like, I'm having these slight back pains. And his exact words was, well, I see that you weigh such and such and such, and you're a little overweight. If you lose some weight, you know, it'll take the strain off your back and you'll be fine. And I was like, oh, okay. I busted my butt, lost the weight, seemed like it was worse or got worse. The pain, like that's when I knew when I went to the other, because I wasn't going back to him. When I went to the other doctor, that's when I knew something was like, 'cause when I lost the weight, it seemed like the pain increased. Like I don't know, it was weird. Like the weight was keeping
All right.
the pain in check. The amount of pain or the extremity of the pain in check or something. Because I was like, yeah, losing the weight made it worse. I think he didn't know what he was talking about. So, yeah. So, that, and then what else? Let me see. So that right there is another irritating factor that doctors, they discount you as a person if you walk into their office and you're overweight. It's like, yep, that's their problem. Men and women, they treat, when they're overweight, they treat them the same. And it's like, this is simply ridiculous. Like, it's not, my weight has no bearing on the fact that something is going on with me. Like, and then another aspect is the fact that I don't like when parents body shame and weight shame their kids. Like, now everyone go through everyone. I'm a big factor that everyone has their own body type and they need to just be happy. Like, if they're happy in the body that they have, no one should make them feel unhappy for being happy. As long as they're going to the doctor, it's hard enough. Like, this wellness thing is hard enough. As long as they're going to the doctor, like I say, no one should be
I feel like
weight shaming.
you said what?
I said, no, I don't, no one should be weight shaming.
Honestly, I think everybody should do their own research and find out for themselves whether or not they are unhealthy as far as their weight and stuff. Because like you asked me who when I told you I was taught that, and it makes me feel like some people don't even know what their kids are learning. And
well, it's general. It doesn't change. We was taught that too. It never changes. They teach the same thing from generation to generation. We were taught that stupid stuff too. And that's what's wrong with society. And that's why you got these skinny bennies that walk around thinking just because they're skinny, they're healthy. No, you're not. But you're not. Sorry to disappoint. You're not healthy. You're not more healthier than the woman that's walking around that you just snubbed your nose at because she's overweight.
yeah, not at all.
So
Yeah. I don't think it's fair for anybody to feel like they are better than somebody else based off the fact that of their body. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I don't know. I do feel that way, but I don't feel that way because I feel like people who work hard for their body should be proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Those who work out and they go to the gym and they do the things they do and they, you know, and they work out and they get their stuff how they want their stuff to be. Okay, do your thing. And I feel like as long as they're not pushing onto other people that type of lifestyle, then that's good. But in the other hand, I got to go back to this. If some people call themselves fitness guys or trainers or whatever or not, they will be consider themselves doing a good service for the men by going to them, which goes back into mental wellness. And it will go to them and say, hey, you should go to the gym. Hey, you should tighten this up, or hey, you should work this out. And I feel like it's not to tell somebody, hey, I don't want to body shame you. I'm not saying, hey, you're fat or hey, but this will make you feel, this will help you feel good. This will make you feel good. And there has been, which I haven't confirmed, and I hate to be saying this because I hate to be speaking on something that's not my fact or something I've actually done research on. But there have been studies, I guess, that states that when men work out or they eat right, their testosterone
Yeah.
levels are higher, which has caused their bodies to have more energy and for them to feel more like how they're supposed to feel.
Right. I don't know. It's just, yeah.
What?
Now, I can't say, now, when I do go to the gym, which we need to get back into that,
Oh, yeah,
I
definitely.
do feel a little better. My back doesn't feel, not my back. I feel better with, I would say with my energy. My energy level is better. Back still hurt. Back still jacked up. Care how much I exercise. That's still jacked up.
Right.
But I feel better.
Well, that's good. That's real good. And honestly, I feel like it's good to talk about that and let me know how you're feeling. Because a lot of guys, we won't. We tend to hold something like that in. And I don't know why. I don't know why men are afraid to talk about their feelings, which is why it's hard for men to have wellness checks. I feel like they have to really, really go through something and really, really feel like they have the privacy to speak their minds. I haven't been to any meetings. I have not felt like I need to go to meetings like to, hi, my name is, and I've been going through, I haven't felt like that, but I would want to go to some for research. And I hate to say that because I know y'all thinking, hey, Ghost, you can't do that. That's not fair. Because then people are there for a reason. They got stories to tell. And you just there because you want to do research. You better have a story to tell. I've been through some things in my life, so I may be able to relate to these people to be a good investigator, you got to know how to blend in. So if I go to an AAA, man, I've been drinking for a long time. I got some stories I can relate and I'll make them feel like I'm one of them. And I'll do my research, see if it's easier for men to talk about their feelings in certain settings. I'd go to sex anonymous class. I will go to the drug addiction class. I will go to all these things just to see how people, because I've always wondered, like when it comes to the mind, how certain people end up in the situations they end up in. And I try not to be judgmental. And I feel like in order to do a proper wellness check on people, you have to really understand where they come from. And people don't put themselves in the situation. They don't go sitting down with the people and listening to how they're talking and listening to their problems. Because a lot of people who act like they want to help people act like they're perfect. They act like they don't have problems. They act like they don't need a wellness check themselves. But I feel like to really relate to people and to really, really want to help people out, you have to relate to them. And I don't know.
Right.
I feel like for my future journey, for what I want to do in my life after everything that I want to do, I feel like it's important to know how people feel and think. So putting myself in that situation to really be able to help them, for me, it won't be uncomfortable. It'd be enlightening because you can't say, hey, I want to help people. I want to do a wellness check on men and women, on children and all that, but you don't really understand what they're going through or you don't want to see what they're going through because it may make you feel uncomfortable or may trigger you because of some trauma that you left in the past that you don't want people to remember.
Right.
Or that you don't want yourself to remember. My apologies, not people, that you don't want yourself to remember. So it's like, how do you handle telling people things about yourself without feeling ashamed about the things you went through as a man? Because I'm not saying it's easy for women, but I think it's pretty easy for women. I really do. I think it's quite easy for women, like to just easily this what happened. Like, and I'm not saying y'all don't have it hard to speak your minds and to tell y'all truth. I'm saying I have it easier than men to speak your minds and tell y'all truth. And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like men need to take a sit down and look at how y'all do that and try to follow y'all approach. Because I'll say this, and I want to speak on myself because this is my truth, right? I am someone who suffers from depression, and it sucks though because I could be doing real good. I could be chilling. I could be really enjoying myself. I could be like, and then a flash of responsibility go through my mind. It's like, you shouldn't be doing this. You should be doing this. You should be doing this, or you should be doing this. Like, or why are you doing this? Or I could be watching a movie and my mind would go, you should be watching this movie.
You should be doing something. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, sorry, y'all. And I hate to say it like this because I'm not going to be like, my mind be like, you should be doing something you're not capable of doing. But my mind really be like, you're better than just sitting here watching TV or sitting here watching a movie. You can be in this movie. You can be on this TV show.
Yeah,
I get to listen to people's
that's a
music.
huge, yeah. I think
I get
mental
to listen to people's
wellness,
music in the car and stuff, driving.
yeah,
And I instantly turn the music off and listen to my own. Like, if you got music to work on, why you jamming other people's music? You should be listening to these beats in certain room, figuring out which one that you're gonna put on your project, which one you're actually gonna be, since you're being serious about the music.
right?
You can't listen to other people's music, and then I instantly stop listening to other people's music in my head and start doing what I gotta do. And it's like, I'm not saying those are for depression, but those are moments where I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, for me, my depression is a kick to get on my feet. Other people, they suffer from depression and it
Really?
makes them want to be still. It makes them not want to do anything. It makes them feel like they're
That's
trash
mine. My
or
depression is I have to just literally, I sit there and I be like, cause I don't know, it's crazy. I get this overwhelming, I mean, it be so overwhelming. It's like this overwhelming sadness to the point where I just sometimes be wanting to cry and not know why. Like things will be going good. There's nothing wrong, but it's just like a whole bunch of sorrow just got dumped on me. It's crazy. And then the fact that we are a family of empaths don't make it easier. And when we all us that stand in the house together, if someone is in the house and their emotions are so rapid and so high, it's hard. It's also hard with that too. I think that's a lot of reasons why I stay in the room so much, because coming out and dealing with it's like, no. Mm-mm.
if your emotions aren't checked, and your emotions got to be in check, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you're dealing with other people. You never know what somebody's going through. And that's the
And
reality of it.
yeah.
Like, you never know what somebody's going through.
Right.
And I try to be fair with everybody. I try to treat people how I want to be treated. I try to, like, and I know some people may hear this and be like, bro, I don't know when last time I heard from this dude. He didn't check on me. It's like, no, for real. I'm just speaking my truth. I have not checked on a lot of people who I call friends, who I call brothers. And it's been some who I reach out to who just don't respond. And it's like, I can't be picking and choosing who I talk to, because I've tried to talk to people and I've tried to reach out to certain people. And I feel like it's not me picking and choosing who I communicate with or who I'm be social with. It's more so who I come across or who comes across me. And I try to be, I try to be there for people, reach out to them. Right. And if they don't respond, I'm a big deal with it. Hey, you got a life. You're grown now. You're doing things, I'm probably just a childhood friend, high school friend, whatever, just a memory. But, at least I know I reached out,
Yeah.
That's pretty much how I be feeling.
It's crazy. And then, I don't know, even with mental illness, men, y'all do not want to. I work for a therapist, and I can honestly say that, and men have situations too, but I can honestly say that 97% of her clientele, and she has a lot of, her business has a lot of clients going through, and about 97% of her clientele are women. I can say that, and it's crazy. What? Good morning. Stop knocking on my door, please. I'm podcasting, okay? Yeah. But men, they have issues too. I'm just gonna put it right there on the line.
Yeah,
they have issues too.
We do. And we should be checked on. We should be looked for. Like, we have things going on. And I feel like if you show importance to both species, both sexes, both genders, however you want to look at it, because we're the same species, we're human, I guess. But if you want, I don't know, men and women are different species. I can say that. I'm sticking to that. We just think different. We act different. We move differently. I don't know. And that's why I feel like we need things set out for men. We need set out for women, led by men, led by women. I don't want to go to a function for men and it's a woman on the podium talking to us. No. Go your own lane, shorty. And I don't want to be a dude standing at the podium talking to a bunch of women like, this is how you get yourself right. Nah. Because for me, that's me telling a woman how I feel a woman should be, period, point blank. I don't care how any man take this, how I'm saying this, but any dude get on a podium telling a bunch of women his opinion or how he feel about women or how they should move or how they should act. That's his opinion about what he want a woman to do for him.
Right.
And that's what he would like. You get a woman up there talking to the women, telling them about their life, speaking to them, really checking on them, want to get into their mental, want to get into what's going on with them, understanding them, breaking it down. Girl, leave that man, or you know what I'm saying? He ain't that really that for you, or whatever. Or you'll find your man, like whatever the situation is, or you know, find your better job, put in your 2 weeks notice. They don't appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that people need, like because they ain't always
Right.
about relationship. It could be your job, it could be your children, it could be where you
Yeah.
live, you ready to move, but you're afraid to. You don't got nobody to confide in. Like it's a lot of stuff.
You're right
And I
about
feel like
that.
we need
You're so
outlets
not
where we
right
could
about
talk about
that.
that stuff. Huh?
You're so not right about that.
Yeah.
Like we're not, cause yeah, when I think about wellness, it's not just one category. It's not just one basis. It's a battle, a wellness battle of, of everything. It's not just mental or physical. It's emotional. It's financial. It's everything, all things contributes to your wellness. It all comes back around. Everything contributes to your wellness. Everything.
Yeah, it does.
That's it.
It really do.
And so
People
it's
has to.
like if you
No, you're right. Because you said it all comes back to your wellness. And that's very, very true.
Yeah. And I mean, I know it's a stigma. I mean, well, I know like my dad. He was the stereotype, baby. He did not like going to the doctor. We used to have to pressure him. And I believe that if he would have went to the doctor more and listened to the doctors, he'd still be here. But he just did not, I'm gonna live my life and that's the end of it. And ain't no doctor gonna tell me nothing. They just cause they went to school and got that piece of paper don't mean that they know what they talking about. He was just adamant and mental illness, I hate to say it, but it runs in the family. Like, that, have mental illness runs in the family. And so it's not like, well, we are a healthy bunch mentally. No one needs to get checked. No, I can name off the top. I can name them. Bam, 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 who all have mental problems. Like, so but him, talk to some. Yeah, right. It wasn't gonna happen. I think men make the worst patients. Male doctors make the even worse patients.
You said male make the worst patients?
Yes, y'all
I
do.
wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I honestly can't speak on that part, so I don't know which ones are worse. But I will say this. If men are worse patients than women, it's because of men not wanting to disclose information and tell their business. Men are prone to privacy.
Yeah.
Women are not. Some women are. But when it comes to things that they find important, no. And women definitely find health important.
Yeah, I can see that.
And if people, I don't want to say can't afford them, if people don't want to deal with the uncomfortableness of talking to a therapist or seeking a group to sit amongst, I think vacationing helps with that. I feel like going out and going to another area, seeing new things, meeting new people. I think that's a big help in people getting better and getting back in touch with themselves.
Meditating. Being one with,
Oh yeah.
Also, if you meditate outside and just sit on your barefoot, but it's not hard because people spit in the grass and all that. If you need a special tree that's in your backyard that's like surrounded by like brick where, something where people aren't allowed to go. And if you go there barefooted and sit on the ground and be one with nature. I couldn't think of the words. And be one with nature and just meditate and just it's an amazing feeling. And just take it all in, nature and the air. Well, back in the days, it used to be much cleaner. You don't take too much of a deep breath. You might get to choke, and then we move you over to the healthy aspect. So don't take too deep of a breath. But yeah, I mean, meditation is,
Oh yeah, meditation. Meditation does help. Oh man, you get you a good meditation in, you can clear your mind, focus, let go all your worries, concentrate on
Yep.
just your breathing. Right
And
now, I'm teaching y'all
yoga.
how to meditate, everybody. So please take your paper and pen out, okay?
Right. And yoga.
Cross your
And don't let
legs.
nobody tell you that yoga is the devil's work.
Now I've heard that about samba. No, not samba.
Really?
Is it samba? It's something. It's a dance exercise. Like they make you moving. And what is it? It's not yoga. It's something
A,
else. I cannot.
a form of yoga? Is it a
They be
form of
moving their
yoga that you
bodies
heard
to
this about?
music and stretching and stuff. Not Pilates. All that stuff are so close to each other.
You
Man, I
talking about
can't think of the
Zumba?
word. Zumba.
You talking about
Yes.
Zumba?
Zumba.
They said that's a form of.
They say that it's some spiritual stuff going on with that, like the little
That's
people meditate and
crazy.
stuff.
Not exercising, not trying to be, healthy.
Well, I don't
But
know. They just say you got to watch out with certain people who do Zumba because they have certain prayers that they do before they class and after or whatever, while they have you meditate and whatever. So I'm like, I just be careful with that. I don't want nobody.
I get. I don't know. It all depends. Maybe some do, but it all depends. I know I have a friend that she say all the time that yoga is the devil's playground, and
That's crazy.
and that's weird to me.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, that it's weird to me. Like, what do yoga got to do with the devil? Like, that's they're stretching. They're in a meditative state. They're relaxing their muscles in their body. I don't know. I stop listening when people. Sometimes when people say things, unfortunately, it's easy for me to just stop listening, and I will bow my head, like, because I know your mouth is moving, but I done tuned you out a long time ago. But yeah, whatever you say, I'm just nodding my head and throwing in a every now and again.
That's bogus.
Whatever. Because, look, also, you know what? Another mental?
What?
Your eyes
Yeah, who?
and your ears. All this bad stuff that's going on the world, it would affect you if you constantly watching it. That's another war that's going on. People are so on social media, and it's so much stuff going on that they taking inside of them by watching all this stuff to the point where they get
So
so
you're saying
depressed and
people
so
need to filter what they watch and what they hear in order to reset.
or even right, don't watch right. You don't have to watch it 24 hours a day, every day, all day. You wake up in the morning grabbing your phone because you want to see what happened. Like, no, like go outside first, stretch, take a deep breath in, hold it for 10 seconds, let it out for 5. Like, do that. Fix you a morning coffee. Text a friend, text your mom, text your dad, or text a sibling. And then if you want to scroll, put a time limit on it. I'm going to scroll even if you don't see anything, I'm going to scroll Instagram for 20 minutes. And then I don't have a TikTok. And then you might be like, and now I'm going to jump over to TikTok for another 20. And then I'm going to what else? Do threads for another 20. And then I'm going to go outside, or I'm going to read a book, or I'm going to watch a program, like watch some TV, but don't just constantly scroll, waiting to see, just scroll. Like that is another wellness war that's going on. Like, yeah, filter.
Yeah, I think like social media cleanse would help people. That's what we're going to call that. Social media
Cleanse. Yeah, that's a good one.
You ain't got to deactivate. Just turn off your phone for a day and just go outside. And I know some people are like, but I got stuff to do. Make sure it's an off day. Make sure it's a day where you ain't got to run no errands. And some people just need a day like that where you ain't got to run no errands. You can just turn your phone off, go to the park.
And be in the moment.
Walk around. Because people don't know how to be in the moment. They want to pull their phone out. They always want to pull their phone out. Be in the moment. Breathe. Think about your life. Think about where you could be versus where you at. And if you're at somewhere where you don't want to be, think about the steps to get to where you want to be. And then you have to think, do I want to make those steps? Do I really want to get there? And that's all on you, regardless of what age you at. As long as you got a breath in your body, you can go out and do what you need to do. You can go out and pursue what you want to pursue. And that's my opinion. I seen these two
Right.
older white guys from another area, man. They be spitting, they be rapping. They old, they be rapping, they be spitting, man. Now I'm like, man, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna be old, still able to get it just like that. I'm like, I can't wait. Cause I feel like my old bar is gonna be some stuff. Cause I'm gonna be talking about how the 90s was. And for me, that's gonna be like a long time ago. So I'm gonna be like, man, back when there was the internet, but you had to be in you had to wait to get off the phone. Like, wait, what?
He gonna be
Internet
rapping. I
was like
remember
that?
when our cars was on the ground. Now we flying through the air like clowns and
Man,
clowns.
what? They gonna be like, wait, cars used to touch the ground? Like,
Right.
definitely,
Like,
bro. You have no idea,
you
man.
right.
I'm 80 years old back when I was
No,
like
they
about
didn't.
20,
Tell me, yeah,
15.
cars was on the ground. Then how did y'all get
Hoverboard? No,
around?
we have hoverboards, bro.
Right. How did y'all get around if they touch the ground? Like, say what y'all do with the air. Like,
So it's like, you gotta do what you love. Don't let time make you feel like you can't. Don't let nobody make you feel like you can't. And that's all I say that to say. Cause, I know those guys, they probably was at a midlife crisis. Ain't no telling, I ain't even want to speak nothing bad, but they probably was at a point where they was like, you know what? I don't want to let my age stop me. I'm
right.
going to do this. We're going to do this. And I feel like I mentioned them before. And the reason why is because I'm 36 years old and they motivate me. They're a big motivator for me to be like, yo, get it. And regardless of whoever listens to it, you put it out there for the people that need to hear it. And that's how you do it. Get it. And that's I'm going to do it. Like, I got some stuff to say and I got some things I feel like people won't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I got a different type of melody than other people. So I'm like, you know what? Get it. Do it. Put it out there. It's going to help somebody.
Right. You right
Somebody
about
gonna
that.
dance to it.
You might just help somebody.
For real. But we
Right.
got to check on one another.
And
I feel like neighbors need to be more neighborly and check on one another.
Yes, most definitely. I don't know what happened to that. That I don't know what happened to that. Everybody was there for yeah, that was crazy. I don't know what happened to that. That's how it was when I was growing up. You always checked on your neighbor.
Yeah, definitely. And let me see, vacation, meditating, shooting, not shooting people, going to the gun range and target practice.
Right.
Stuff like that. I had to make sure I was
clean
clear on
that
it
up.
because I felt like it was a record scratch at that point. What? Like, what? Shooting? Oh, okay. So that's how I relieve myself,
No,
huh?
not the right.
Like, nah. Go to the range.
Right.
Get a target.
Go
put
out
a piece of paper out there.
Go out to
Slide
the
that mug
woods.
all the way out.
Hey, go alligator
Aim
hunting.
down the sights and tear that piece of
You hear me?
paper up.
Go alligator
Practice on
hunting.
your precision. Practice on your accuracy.
Right.
Practice on, your breathing.
Yeah.
And think, somebody could be doing this to me. No, don't think that. Just think like, I'm able to do this. There are people who can't do this. There are people who can't walk into this place with all these firearms, all these guns and say, hey, let me pick that one up and let me go shoot that. It's people who can't do that, but you can. So soak that in and practice and enjoy yourself. And, and then you can take it further. And how do you take it further, Ghost? Shoot animals. Go hunting. Guess what? That is allowed.
I said go, alligator hunting.
You're not allowed to shoot people. No, don't do that.
Right.
I'm going back to that. Don't do that. But there are animals, not mammals, human mammals, animals, the one that can't speak. You shoot those, okay? Now, if you see an animal and I'm going to talk to you, do not shoot that. You capture that and you make money. That's my advice. Because that's what I'm going to do. Because me and my mom are going to go looking for Bigfoot one day.
Right.
She don't sound too enthused about finding Bigfoot.
You
heard that playing? Y'all heard that love, right? She like, when she said it, she rolled her eyes.
I ain't saying like that.
Bigfoot.
No, that was you. He dashed my dream. We're out of town. We're traveling. I don't know if y'all. Well, we're on vacation with the fam, whatever. So on the way,
you sound like you far away.
So on the way, I was looking at in the woods because this is the area where Expedition Bigfoot is filmed and all that. So I'm looking in the woods and I'm like for a Bigfoot, and he just break out and is like, Bigfoot's not real. What the what?
Well, this is my theory, everybody. The more you don't believe in Bigfoot, the closer he gets to you. Cause he's like, he feel people who don't believe in him. He don't want to be around people who can see him. Cause he like, I'm no shock to y'all. Y'all know I exist. But for people like me, he like, yeah, I'm gonna pop up in your bush one day and you just gonna be scared. He can feel when people don't believe in him. And I like, the more I say, hey, ain't no such thing as Bigfoot, like right there, when I just said it, he got closer. Like, he gonna find me one day. We're gonna find each other because he don't exist. And then, yeah, I'm gonna take a picture and only the picture gonna survive. Because if y'all think y'all gonna run into Bigfoot and y'all gonna live, I don't know what you thinking. To do a Bigfoot, a creature, man, I feel like everybody who's ever seen something like that was probably gone. But we're going back up. We're going off topic. You know, actually, we're not. Because this brings me to something. Your imagination, people. I feel like the reason why a lot of people in this world, men and women, go through what they go through, where they need checkups, where they need to have a wellness checkup and then go through things. And this is a part of my belief, is that's because they let go of their imaginations. People stop having fun. People became adults and they stopped thinking like children because they were like, you know what, as a child, think like a child. But when you're an adult and you have children, or you're an adult and you live in a world amongst children, you have to look at them and wonder, like, how come they're having so much fun in the same area where you're not? How come you can go somewhere and you look around and you're like, man, I'm not feeling it. But as soon as you see the kids, they're making the fun and they're making fun out of their situation or where they at, because they have not gone through what you've gone through to make them let go of that child in them. And that's one thing I always say, no matter what, no matter how old I get, I want to let the child in me stay so I can still have fun in my video games. Like, I can jump into the world of Star Wars or Spider-Man. I could be Spider-Man for a moment if I want to with the sticks. You know what I'm saying? And I feel cool. And it don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, because I have that imagination. I have that child in me that wants to play Monopoly, Uno, Clue, Trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like there are a lot of adults that I don't play board games. I don't do this. It's like, okay, cool. You got even if you're rich and you're a millionaire, you got all that money, well, how do you have fun? Whatever you do, if you go skydiving, if you go shark hunting, I don't know, do whatever your money puts you in the place of doing. I don't care how rich I get. I ain't gonna never stop playing board games. I don't care who I know. They're like, hey, what you doing, Ghost? Hey, I'm finna get ready to play some Monopoly. Y'all want to play? Monopoly, bro. We can go to the club. Cardi B got all right. Yeah, I'm about to play some Monopoly. My family coming through. We finna play some Monopoly. We finna play some Clue. We finna play some Uno Dare or whatever it's called. Whatever that Uno's called, we be playing. But that's what life is about. Having fun in your element and doing what you want to do that makes you feel good. That's a part of your wellness. It's not just about getting checked on. It's not just about always letting out your feelings. And I just, the world is not paying attention to me. All right, guess what? If you feel like the world not paying attention to you, travel. See how far you can go before somebody say, hey, where you at? See how far you can go before somebody say, hey, man, I seen you on a da-da-da. And you know what I'm saying? If you feel invisible, do what invisible people do. They go. They move around. Enjoy your life. That's what I would do. If I feel like nobody paid attention to me and nobody saw me, I would go places, because guess what? Nobody sees me. I'm finna go. I'm probably finna make the most of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Ghost, what do you mean? Nobody sees you. How you gonna make the most of that? All right, guess what? If I was born in Michigan, I'm going to Nebraska. I'm going to the club. I'm gonna dance like this. Nobody watching me. You know why? Because I'm invisible. I grew up feeling like nobody sees me. Nobody can see me. So guess what? I'm finna dance. And you think I'm worried about people laughing at me and saying he can't dance? No, because guess what? I'm invisible and I don't know nobody here. And guess what? Tomorrow night, I'm gonna leave. And I'm gonna go to Vermont and dance like nobody's watching. That's why they say in the songs, dance like there's nobody watching.
You.
You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. Because if you go back home and you go somewhere and you dance, you're not going to dance like nobody's watching. Even if you feel invisible. No, you're going to sit in the corner and feel
when I
and
go
be
to
invisible.
I go, if I feel like dancing, I ain't got to dance with nobody. Don't nobody want to, I will get on the floor by myself and be dancing. And sometimes I want to, because dance. And if a guy join me, sometimes I keep dancing. But sometimes if I wasn't in that mood and I literally was in the zone by myself, I'll move around. If he move around, and I'd be like, would you move?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it all depends. But I don't mind getting on the floor dancing by myself. You ain't gonna spoil my fun. I don't care how you look at me, what you say. I'm having fun. This is me. And that means you'll stick in the mud.
Exactly.
This is what I need at the moment. So this is what I'm going to do in this moment. Clear, point blank.
All right.
So people, make sure you do a wellness check.
Yeah, you got to. You got to. It's important. It's very, very important.
Mentally, emotionally, physically, do a wellness check. Socially, do a wellness check. Stay here on this earth as long as possible. And advocate for yourself. Don't listen to the doctor tell you it's in your head. You know your body. Advocate for yourself.
Exactly.
All right. So.
All right, everybody.
What time is it?
Not to move on, but we want everybody to take care of themselves. We also want y'all to learn a new word today.
I'm going to pronounce it. And then I'm going to spell it. Stentorian. Again, stentorian. That's how I think it's pronounced. It's spelled STENTORIAN. Did you get that? STENTORIAN.
Yeah, I had put an I where you said E, but other than that, yeah, I was right.
So you pronounce it.
Stentorian.
Okay, y'all heard him. I said stentorian. He said stentorian. So let's see what they say.
I said stentorian.
Stentorian.
That's right, stentorian.
And it is the definition, I'm scared to tell them, of a person's voice, loud and powerful.
So my definition says an object that means extremely loud,
get quiet,
booming, or powerful. Okay, I like that. That's not bad because you can describe that about the dude from Marvel, Boat. Yeah, his voice is stentorian.
Stentorian.
Yep, stentorian. Yep, I like that. We can keep that.
Okay, cool. We is a keeper. We got to keep her.
Yep, it's a keeper.
We got to keep her. All right, folks. You heard it here. You all have
so
a
we're gonna
great
keep stentorian,
night.
y'all, because that's definitely describes Bolt's voice. It's so powerful; he can destroy anything. He can just be like no, and it will destroy whatever he's cold.
Right.
Yeah, stentorian. I like that. Well, y'all, we're gonna leave y'all with stentorian. I hope y'all have a good day and a wonderful
night,
wonderful week. We're gonna see y'all on the next episode because y'all know what this is. This is our truth. You're with.
And be kind to someone on purpose.
Oh, yeah. You got to be kind to someone new, and you got to be kind to someone on purpose.
And be kind to someone new, because this is our truth. Because I am his mom.
Y'all have a good night.
And he's my son.
But yeah, I ain't even hear her. I'm sorry, y'all. I did not hear her. Her mic was low. She said what she said, y'all?
I said it. Yes, I said it. I said,
and
have
I'm
a good
her
night.
Son. Nah.
This is our truth because I am his mom.
And I am her son.
Y'all gonna hear this. See, when you're on vacation, this is what happens when you podcast.
Y'all. We on vacation right now. But look.
Good night.
Y'all have a good night.